So they done summon up the spirit of Edward Mordrake, the one with the two heads, y'all. And he's going to everybody's room, and he wants to hear their greatest shame, their deepest, darkest secret, darling. He wants to hear, his evil side of his head to weep, so that he can, he want the saddest damn story, so that he can take their ass and, become a part of the family. All right, a part of the family of sorry, pitiful stories. So he goes to every one room. He goes to talk to the guy with the little arms, or with the no arms, and he just has hands, I believe. And no, he has little arms. And talks to the ladies. It's just half a woman. She doesn't have any legs, and she has a really, really, really sad story. She has some kind of spinal cord. She has something's wrong with her spine, and so she had to have surgery. And she was a child, like a toddler. Parents didn't know what to do with her, and so they just left her ass, and she ended up defending for herself. And like, I believe she said that she was out on the streets and in foster care, and she had to do what she had to do to survive, child. It was tough out there on them streets. And the little arm guy, he had been through it as well. He decided to get his entire body tattooed, because he was like, if I'm a freak, if they're gonna treat me like a freak, I'm gonna show them a freak. I'm gonna go all the way out and get all these tattoos. And the guy was like, "Why not your face?" He was like, "Because I have a handsome face." And he was like, "Can you imagine this face on a regular person's body? Like, I could have ruled the world. I could have ruled the world." The Two Faces was like, "Okay, that's sad, but y'all stories ain't sad enough. Let me move on." So he goes to talk to a damn Elsa. Elsa, I'm very excited that you came, but I want to let you know that it was rude that you left such a spectacular performance. He just sitting there looking at like, okay, well, where do I sit, Heifer? And she was like, it's best to sit not too close to me. So he's sitting on the other side of Elsa's tent, and very much so, she just starts going on and on about her performance. "I know where you've come. You're not the first person that was dazzled by my special gifts." It was like, bitch, you surely is ignorant. I came here for your soul. Heifer, what the hell are you talking about? She was just like, "No, you didn't. And take this ignorance out my damn tent. All right, I run this. This is my freak show. This is Elsa's freak show. All right, get your ass on up out of here." All of a sudden, the dead people come and they take her legs off. She's like, "I'm not one of them. I'm not a freak. I'm not one of them." It was like, "Yes, you is, Funkbox. Oh, yes, you is." And he was like, "Tell me a story." And then apparently Elsa was a damn um, dominatrix. Ow. She, used to whoop the hell out of men. This was back in the 30s, child, in Germany, and they weren't doing nothing but fucking out every leg. And she was like, it was a lot of pain back then, and so to cope with their pain, you know, they screwed and I guess drunk and stuff. It was moments. It was like, dang. So anyway, she starts going into her story, and it's quite sad. She was just like, somehow, some way or another, y'all fill it in for me. Um, some guys came and got her, and they cut off her legs, and she was like, "I had beautiful legs and it left me for dead." Some guy came and rescued her, and that's pretty much her story. And she had a very sad story, and the face was like, "She's the one." So, and she was just like, "I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go." And just when the normal face, Edward, just when he was getting ready to, kill her, he heard some music, and he was just like, "What the hell is going on? What's up with that music?" We're gonna get to the music in a minute. But Esmeralda and Jimmy is, they're still on the moped, coming back from the payphone that she used to call that man, because everybody knows that Maggie Esmeralda is full of shit.com, and that man is just trying to get over on some people and get them coins. She's not really a fortune teller. She's full of shit, like Miss Cleo. So they on the moped. They on the moped, and his moped runs out of gas, and she very much so think that he trying to get in her drawers just because she's pretty. And he was like, "No, I'm not trying to get in your drawers. Like, Bitch, we done ran out of gas. Like, what we gonna do? Talking about, oh, you want to take me in the woods? He was like, no, bitch, I want a hamburger and for you to shut up. And so that we can find a way to damn get the hell out of these woods. All of a sudden the car comes and they dips in the woods, child. And while they're in the woods, they also see the clown. And the clown, one of the girls is trying to run away. Um, the people who we call Hansel and Gretel, the kids who the clown has captured already. But now he's added a new addition. The little boy from last week, the teenager who was scaring his little sister Jessie, and he done picked his ass up, and he just scared in the cage, like, am I gonna die? Am I gonna die? She was like, look, we fucking hungry and we ate. And so anyway, she got loose, and that's what Jimmy and Esmeralda saw, and the clown popped her over the head and drug her back into the woods. Jimmy was like, look, I'm finna go help her. Esmeralda's like, what do you mean? I'm here. Help me, nigga, help me. It was just like, deuces. Me and my two fingers finna go and see if she needs help. All right. Now, what Elsa heard, what Edward Mordrake heard before he was getting ready to chop Elsa's ass into pieces was he heard some music. And so he went over he found out that the music was coming from the clown. It was having a damn show. They had an audience now. The clown had gathered up enough people for the audience. And that crazy ass Dandy, y'all know that crazy little gay boy, and just spoiled and just crazy. He is, they having a show or whatever. They done tied Jimmy up, as they done captured Esmeralda as well. They got her ass hung up like she's a damn pig, and they get ready to roast her. They get ready to eat Esmeralda, and they have a saw and like a piece of wood in between her, and they keep sawing her until they get down to her. She's yelling and screaming. They tie Jimmy up, of course, and her, like I just said, and he gets loose and he hits Dandy upside the head, and the clown is just like clapping for the people because he don't really like Dandy anyway. He's just fooling with him because he's just, don't nobody pay Dandy no attention, and the clown is the only one that's ever gave this much of a fuck about Dandy. So, they start to. Jimmy tells the kids to run. They run. They get home or whatever, and the clown grabs Jimmy and puts his ass in a cage. And Dandy is just knocked out boots. He's like, oh my gosh. Then he wakes up. He's like, it's not over yet. Child, I can't get over Elsa. What did she do? Did she squeeze his balls? It was crazy. Like, Elsa is hell, child. So anyway, Edward talks to the clown. The whole time, Dandy ass, he done went off and trying to find the kids. And Edward talks to the clown. He tells him to take off his mask. He takes off his mask. Just mangled and messed up. It's crazy. The clown has the saddest story I've heard in a while. It really did make me cry. Or damn near make me cry. It starts back, the clown, 1943. The clowns was on the verge. Everybody loved clowns. He loved kids. He's a very sweet and innocent man. Very lovable, but very childlike in the head. Some would say kind of like how Michael Jackson was. He just loved kids and just, somebody who never really had a childhood. And yeah, I'm just kind of relating it to that story, Hopefully y'all can understand what I'm trying to say. And so, it's just crazy. The clown was like, the freaks was never nice to him. They was never nice to him, the freaks. In particular, the dwarfs, the little people. They was really mean to him. They started making up this lie that he was messing around with the little kids, and he wasn't. They're talking around the bonfire, and they tell him that he was just like, that's a lie, that's not true. And he was like, look, you're going to get arrested, and you're going to go away for a long time. Run, clown, run. The clown runs into the woods. He has his own little factory in the woods. His little trailer moments. His mother had passed away and everything. And he makes this toy. And he tries to sell it at the shop. And the man was like, no. Like, no, we don't sell this at your shop. He's still trying to entertain the kids, but his legacy was kind of ruined or whatever because he was just so scared that he was going to get arrested, and because the dwarves told him that you know the people are going to come after him, and that they think that he's messing around with the kids or whatever, or hurting the kids in some kind of way, that you should kind of stay away from people. So he stays away from the people, y'all. And it was just so sad. And he takes the toy to the shop, try to get him to sell it. Kids will love this. He was like, "Get out of here, you freak." And the man was like, "I know you're the one, you the type, the person that's messing with little kids or whatever." He was like, "I never did that. I never did that." He felt so miserable about himself. And he was so depressed and down that he shot his own self in the mouth. He tried to kill himself, but he didn't. He just, messed up his face. All of a sudden, he was only welcome at the freak show. Um, and he ended up like killing the freaks that was there and like going off. It was just like, look, I'm gonna get respect some kind of damn way. And so he just, decided to take the kids, and because he just felt like when nobody loved him, and he felt like the parents was holding the kids back from the joys of the clown, the pleasures in life, and what he can give the kids was just joy and laughter and fun. So that's why he killed the kids' parents and captured them and all that stuff. And Edward was like, "Look, I've heard enough. You've made my ugly face weep, and you are definitely the one. I've never heard a story so sad in my life. All the other people can admit to their wrongdoing, but you cannot admit to your wrongdoing. At the end of the day, you were wrong at what you did." Edward gave him the 1, 2, 3 slice, the Zorro, and that was it. His ass wakes up with his original face, and he was like, "Join us, brother." And now he's a part of the team, and so that's who Edward decided to get, the clown, which I'm pretty sure that everybody figured that he was going to get the clown. It was kind of a nice little twist though, because we thought Elsa's ass was gonna go, but she's the star of the show, so of course she wasn't gonna go on the fourth episode. Um, in the meantime, damn, Dandy's ass wake up, and he's just walking, and he finds a clown dead, child. He picks up his mask and put it on, and it's like a transformation that happens. He just turns crazy, just crazy, batshit crazy. Meanwhile, Jimmy ass got out of the cage. It's like the next day, Jimmy and Esmeralda is talking to the detectives. They were like, "Look, you guys are heroes and everything." Esmeralda was like, "No, Jimmy is the hero. I tried to throw that coochie on him and he ain't want it. And he set them kids free. He's the true hero." Jimmy was like, "Look, I did what I had to do. I did what was right. But you, detective, I would never forget. That's the same detective that went to the camp and got me, or whatever." And he was just like, "What you guys did to me, I will never forget. And justice will be very much so deserved and recognized. Just wait and goddamn see. Because Meek didn't deserve to die, which he didn't. But that was, the strong man's doing. Oh, what's his name? Neil Eel. Something like that. It don't matter. He wasn't really in this episode anyways, mean ass. Um, so Jimmy and Esmeralda get back to the camp. Elsa's like, "What the hell have you been?" All of a sudden, the townspeople drive up. Little Jesse, bake brownies, and the mom and the daddy and all that. It was like, "Thank you for returning our kids back home." All Jimmy really wants is to be accepted and to be treated as a normal human being. That's what he wants for all the freaks. They shake all the freaks' hands. They offer them food. Elsa used that as an opportunity to promote the circus. And it was like, "Look, it's a circus. We put on a big show for the night." She talks to the twins, and she was like, "Look, y'all not the headliners no more." Who was the headliner now? I guess it's Jimmy or somebody or whatever. The strong man comes out the tent. I guess he was asleep. You know, Maybe Angela done sucked him off or something, and he just fell asleep. He was just asleep for the whole episode. The little girl Jessie asked Angela Bassett, Desiree, or is it Desiree, something like that, asked her, are you a real woman? She was just like, I am a woman, I am a lady, and then some. Yeah, it's Angela Bassett. Come on, three tits, lady parts, and a dingaling. That's a lot. That's a lot to handle. Um, Not enough of that, people. Okay, the ending, which was quite damn tragic. The ending was Dandy going into his house, and Patty LaBelle, he sees Patty. She was just like, look, little bastard, take this stuff up there to your mama. You still dressing up in that clown shit. I know you did that stuff. What is wrong with you? I'm not scared of you. I used to wipe your little ass. You ain't never clean up your ass right. You little shitty little punk bitch. Patty just kept talking shit. Dandy finally gave Patty the slice across the neck. And she went down singing Somebody Loves You, Baby. It was crazy. Why did they have to do Patty like that? We all knew that she was gonna go, but not. It's just too soon for Patty to go. But Patty went out like a soldier. She was a true bitch. She did not think that Dandy had the balls to kill her, and him putting on that mask just created a whole new thing. You could tell he was kind of shocked that he actually killed her, and he went all the way through with it. But he did, and then he started laughing, and so I guess Dandy now is gonna be the killer of everybody. He's gonna take over the clown's place. He's just really sickening and bored, and I can't give me an old mansion and a house on the hill, fish. Okay, any damn day, any. With that said, that was my review of American Horror Story, Edward Mordrake Part 2. I'm Mr. Chalake. Mr. Shalaki on Google Plus. Follow me. I am at Iskinsworld on Twitter, and I am Chase Kingsworld on Facebook. Make sure you guys please share this video, and then comment and like and subscribe. Tell your friends about your boy, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Poor Patty. Poor Patty. I really wish Edward would have got the strong man. And honestly, I really wish he would have took his ass out just completely, because I'm over him already. It's just the fourth episode. But the clown was really interesting, though, his storyline. So, but, now he's gone. So, we shall see.